But first, can you believe this year will be 25 years since the start of breakfast television in the UK? And all this week we're going to be joined by some of the people that you'll remember. But first, though, have a look at this.
Hello and a very warm welcome to TVM on Monday the 8th of July. I'm Mike Morris.
And I'm Lorraine Kelly.
I just go like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's so nice to meet you. An absolute pleasure.
You are Lorraine.
I am.
I'm happy to talk to you.
I'm very happy to talk to you.
Tell me everything, Lorraine.
And well done. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Are you
Can't
excited?
believe it. Still shocked.
More than strength to carry on.
And have you still got your pig?
Yes, I do.
And is your pig okay?
Well, gets a little nervous around the holiday season, but other than that, he's fine.
Kylie Minogue's with us this morning. Good morning to you again. So does the pressure ever get to you?
Yeah, of course it gets to me. Look at the wee faces, look at those wee angels. It's so, so sad. 16 of them dead, and their teacher, Gwen, as well.
That's why we've all been sitting here overnight to remember Diana. Obviously, they want to be here, they want to pay their respects. And Hilary Jones is with us. Morning to you, Hilary.
Morning, and you both look absolutely fantastic.
Oh, thank you. What a gentleman you are.
Food, darling, food, proper food, and lots of wine, and no diet drinks.
I have a phrase. I use like great and lovely.
I see that
you know, all the time.
What a great show today.
It's been lovely.
See, you've had
strong women.
the power women.
Rubbish. That was the most rubbish thing. I'll tell you what, join me now. The original queen of breakfast telly is Anne Diamond. Anne, I'm so happy to see you.
That was wonderful. Don't go on Strictly Come.
Never.
No.
Never. Ever.
Stick to the day job.
Can you believe it's 25 years?
I couldn't believe it. When I got a phone call from your producer saying, would you come in and talk to Lorraine about it being 25 years? I thought, and then I thought, well, my eldest son is 21 this year. So actually it does make sense, and I don't think I can deny it anymore.
Scary. Because 25 years ago, the big battle was, of course, BBC and ITV. All that was going on. Wake Up Britain, remember that?
And people said, do you know, it might very well be a big deal in America, but British audiences will never wake up early to watch breakfast television.
I know, that's true.
And it was a serious consideration. I remember taking, when I was asked to join TVM, actually, will it work? Will anyone wake up to watch breakfast television?
And very different style, though, wasn't it? Because, you know, you were saying that it was very different for politicians to be sitting on a sofa. They didn't quite know where to put themselves.
We had a big problem at the very beginning trying to tell politicians that actually we will talk politics, we will do serious interviews with you, but it's an informal situation, and you can drink your coffee and you can sit back on the sofa and put your... we had to even design the sofa so that they could do that a bit. And I remember David Steele, who was leader of the Liberals at the time, sort of said, so I can drink a cup of tea while I'm talking to you? And he said, yeah. And he did, and he spilt it all down his tie. And he had to do the rest of the interview holding a cup and saucer like that so that you couldn't see the stain on his tie. So we did have a few problems.
Yeah, but it was so different. And the big stars that you used to get as well. Amazing, gigantic
Well, again,
stars.
things were a bit... Because when you think of it, there were only 3 channels, or 2 channels on in the morning. But there were only 4 major channels. And we got some very big stars, and we got them to come to us, to the studio.
Yeah.
And we got them to wake up early in the morning and sit here live, because we had the clout. It was only us and Wogan.
That's right.
If you were a Hollywood star and you were coming to talk about your movie or something, you would only do us or Wogan.
No, that's true. And I remember my very first day, because you obviously started at the very beginning, but I was sort of later on when I started as a Scottish correspondent, about a year later. And I remember my first day, I was taken down to London, and they said, oh, you can come in and watch the show going out. And I was standing in the wings, and you were interviewing Bette Davis. I'll never forget that.
When you look back, I think Bette Davis must be the biggest Hollywood star I've ever interviewed. And I look at some of her old movies now on, you know, UK TVV Gold and things like that, and I think I interviewed her, and she was a mega, and will always be a mega star.
Doesn't get much bigger.
And she was wonderful.
She was. We've got a little clip of that. Shall we have a look? It was just Betty. You know, it was at the end of her time, but she still was Bette Davis. Here she is.